Is it time to buy or sell Robinhood stock? In this video, we will explore Robinhood in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since May 2nd, 2025, our system has ranked Robinhood as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 4.18. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 87.84% since we first listed Robinhood as a buy candidate 45 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1.95% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, and indicators suggest that a further increase within this trend is likely. The current 3-month trend points to a potential change of 114.64% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 100%, 63%, to 136%, 75%. In the longer term, our analysis for a 12-month period suggests a projected change of 136.39%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 24.62% and 155.54% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $113.74 and $233.24. Our latest daily update for Robinhood includes the headline, Robinhood stock price ended at $91.27 on Tuesday after losing 2.34%. The Robinhood stock price fell by 2.34% on the last day, Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, from $93.46 to $91.27. It has now fallen for 3 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 8.09%. with a day low of $90.70 and a day high of $98.04. The price has experienced volatility during this period, and there has been a 19.54% gain over the last 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 8 million shares, despite falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating that the risk could increase slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 58 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $5.25 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $100.88, while the lowest price was $13.98. Currently, the price is 9.53%, or $9.61, below the 52-week high of $100.88, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Robinhood Markets, trading under the ticker symbol HOOD, is currently under scrutiny from Lithuania's central bank regarding its new tokenized stock products, specifically those linked to OpenAI and SpaceX. This situation raises compliance issues within the European Union, potentially leading to regulatory challenges that could affect investor sentiment. In the short term, any negative news or regulatory actions might put downward pressure on the stock price as uncertainty surrounds the legitimacy of these offerings. Conversely, Robinhood has recently experienced a significant surge in its stock price, climbing nearly 26% over the past month. This increase has been fueled by the introduction of tokenized stocks that enable trading of more than 200 U.S. equities and ETFs within the European Union. This innovation positions Robinhood advantageously against traditional brokerage firms and highlights its commitment to expanding its service offerings. CEO Vlad Tenev has defended the company's approach, arguing that the structural nature of these tokenized shares is not fundamentally relevant. If Robinhood can navigate the scrutiny effectively, it may enhance its credibility and market position, leading to potential long-term growth. Additionally, support from notable advisory firms for its acquisition strategy may boost confidence among shareholders, further positively influencing the stock. Investors should closely monitor regulatory developments, as these will play a critical role in determining the stock's trajectory both in the short and long term. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 7th of July 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Hood a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Hood an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned Hood a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned Hood a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of March 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Hood an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Robinhood stock a general neutral rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a buy. The following signals have been identified for Robinhood. The Robinhood stock currently indicates a sell signal based on the short-term moving average. Conversely, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Because the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this results in an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook in the event of further gains. The stock is expected to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $92.23. Should the stock decline, it will likely find support from the long-term average at around $75.72. A breakout above the short-term average will generate a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025, and so far, the stock has decreased by 6.85%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased during yesterday's price drop, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 119 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 54 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 56 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 54 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 53 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 42 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Robinhood. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $74.88 and $73.40. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this case, Robinhood finds support just below today's level at $74.88. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $73.40 and $72.51. This stock may experience significant intraday movement, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $7.34 between its high and low, representing an 8.09% change. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 7.86%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Robinhood, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors are anticipating high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 6th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $0.0003. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Robinhood. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Robinhood is at $92.33. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could present an opportunity for swing trading. On the downside, Robinhood encounters its first support level at $74.88. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Robinhood from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let us examine some recent insider trades. On the first day of July, 2025, Tena Vladimir executed an insider sell of 750,000 shares of Class B common stock. On the same day, Tena Vladimir also executed an insider buy of 750,000 shares of Class A common stock. Additionally, on that day, Tena Vladimir conducted an insider sell of 750,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th day of June 2025, Payne Christopher D. made an insider buy of 173 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Rubenstein Jonathan executed an insider buy of 312 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 22.144. Overall, insiders purchased 8,755,789 shares and sold 13,827,773 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $87.04, reflecting a decline of 4.64%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, contributing to a heightened level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has been indicated from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Robinhood stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that this moment may present a buying opportunity. There's a reasonable chance for Robinhood stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 9th of July, we anticipate that Robinhood will open higher by $2.07, starting trading at $93.34. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone at StockInvest.